Good morning.
Good morning. How's everybody? It's Friday.
It's
And
Friday.
It's also the first day of May.
Gotta get down on Friday.
2020. Not 2012.
Okay, so you know how, like, I casually mentioned a few videos ago that, like, the government supposedly just released proof that aliens exist?
Oh, yeah.
Right. I saw another post today that was like, 2020 has been so wild that the government was just like, aliens might exist. And we were all like,
Well, UFOs. They released their UFO documents.
Who goes in a UFO?
Russians.
I don't... Maybe. Russians.
Off to a strong start. Besides,
Do
says
Russians
Kyle's
have-
morning hair is 15 out of 10 today.
Okay.
Just you wait.
But you
I'm not getting it cut.
You
So this
reminded
is
me of a question I have, which is that what other countries are more technologically advanced in space buildings? Wait, space.
If anybody, Russia.
What's a space
Russia
building?
makes the
What's a
best space buildings.
What's a space building that moves? Space cars. What is a word? What is a word for UFO? Like a plane. That's space.
Spaceship, space shuttle, space station. Any of these?
Yeah, like a spaceship, but also we could see it here. Like a space. It's a bit early. Spaceship. Is that what a UFO is? It is. It's a spaceship. That's what we call it, right?
Yeah.
All right. Spacecraft. I think that's probably the right one.
Last night we did Pizza Time, which was a hangout stream that we do only whenever we are on a month that has a fifth Thursday.
Right.
And we were
How did that go?
we were up late and partied hard, hung out, answered questions.
Which one is this?
I planked for 6.5 minutes.
He did. It was
That's-
6.5 minutes, 6 minutes, 31 seconds, and 72 small seconds.
So we're a bit more dead this morning than usual.
We ate so much pizza last night. From 7 to 10, we ate pizza.
Yeah,
and then
I ate the whole pizza.
Then we raided Ethan's streaming channel, and then after we raided Ethan's streaming channel, all of our viewers left. So then we hung out and we talked to each other over Discord.
That's true. We kept going.
And we created an entire meme chat for 2 hours. We just sent
Submitted every meme we had.
horrifying memes to each other.
Dylan says I got gifted a sub so Ian would drink liquid fire. That also happened. Ian drank 3 shots of liquid fire.
That's true. You should explain the liquid fire to them.
Anybody who wasn't there, there was a drink devised by Ian's old college friend Kirk, who you've seen in our videos actually, almost exclusively wearing a burglar's mask, a ski mask.
True.
Anytime you see that character, it's him.
That's
with
because
the blonde mustache underneath the.
We've racially profiled that very Norwegian boy. He just looks like a criminal.
He came up with a drink at one point because Kirk has a supervillain origin story that causes him to seek out pain, but only in the face.
Will you just describe the drink?
Sorry. The drink is bottom shelf of vodka with chili peppers and Carolina Reapers stuffed into it and then left to sit there for at least a month. No one finishes it immediately, which means it stays there, and for every month that it stays there, it gets worse.
Yeah.
So
at this point, it's been there for over a year.
He made it at their wedding, and I had one then, but it was only a month old,
hasn't
and it was
been a year.
September. It's
Yeah.
almost been a year, though.
Yeah, after
It's
we make it through
8-month-old Carolina Reaper at this point.
Yep.
Or not Carolina Reaper, Ghost Rider. It's called Ghost Rider. Is
They
the name
just
of the
let it
drink.
sit for all that time, so it just gets worse and worse and worse. The flavor supposedly isn't terrible, but that burning hole in your stomach is a little rough to get through.
Right.
Ian took 3 shots and had to, go away. We're not sure what happened. Later, he revealed that he spent at least a few minutes on the floor. So,
Thank you for the bits and for the subs.
yeah, we really do appreciate the donations. Ian will be getting all of them because we felt terrible. What are you doing?
I was trying to even out the
You can't.
the.
You made it
the
worse.
table.
You're making it worse.
There we go. Now it's symmetrical.
Does this look right to you?
It does on the screen.
Fine.
Did I box you in more, though?
No, it's okay. I don't plan on going anywhere. What's happening? So yeah, appreciate all of the subs, which were mostly gifted from, I think it was Murnoth and...
Window Hero gave a bunch.
And Window
Hero. Or maybe a bunch of bits. I can't remember. Marinoth and Window Hero were the big spenders, though.
That's true. They just wanted to see Ian suffer, which I fully appreciate. Thank you.
Ursa Polaris says, "Oh God, the illusion is broken. It's not a big solid table." I actually don't even know what is this furniture, because it's not a table.
It's like a shelf or something.
It's like a display thing that you have in a hallway, maybe. Like it's not even an end table. I don't know what it's.
That undefined furniture. It's that undefined furniture that like maybe goes behind a couch.
Yeah.
Or like is in your entryway. Or whatever.
Yeah, like an entryway display table thing or something. There's actually no leg room. I can't actually put my feet under it.
Broken Rainbow says, yesterday I started a knitting project where I knit myself sleeves because my arms get cold and I have and I need a mindless activity.
Just sleeves.
Bruh, I'm so tired. I thought they said shelves. But sleeves makes way more sense, and that's good. That's good. If you knit me sleeves, I'll wear them. I'll wear them on this stream.
We should definitely wake up call Ian today and check in on him at the end of the episode.
Autumn says, guys, please give everyone ping in the Discord. We don't do that anymore because we've
Oh, like tell them that we're streaming.
We don't do that anymore because we did it consistently for like a week, and I'm sure people are sick of it.
2 solid weeks every day. My plan was to try doing it at the beginning of each week, just to remind people, hey, we're doing this again, but then doing it consistently and try to make sure the consistency itself brings people in. True.
True.
I can do it more in the Discord. It was more about Twitter, because Twitter is just like our Dormmaster Twitter is just turned into a constant stream of stream notifications.
True.
And I figured people were just going to stop paying attention.
It looks like we have quite a bit of new viewers here today, which is super cool. Thank you guys for today is a good day. We're exhausted. Stayed up too late eating pizza and drinking lots of alcohol.
I did in fact eat the entire pizza.
You did, didn't you?
Yeah.
And you got bacon on it.
I was like, in my head right before it started, I was like, maybe I can just eat a couple pizzas. And then I opened the box and I was like, no, I'm eating the whole pizza.
I also ate a whole pizza, but it was a personal sized gluten-free pizza because my life is like that now.
It's alright. It was one big bash. I'm cooling it on
everyone says they like the
pings. I can take the Discord real quick.
Well, no, they're all here now. But yeah, it's probably worth it, I guess. Mondays and Fridays, why not?
I've got my current exercise routine, and like the next phase starts up on Sunday, so I did one big like bash yesterday, and then I'm gonna cut out, like, get back to more of the healthy food and stuff.
The real question is, what are you drinking?
What am I drinking right now?
Yeah.
This is gingerbread black tea. Or no, wait. No, this is the chestnut one. I had 2 of them. I was picking between. You know, I wasn't sure, but I really liked the tea flavor. I wasn't sure what chestnut flavor is, but I love it.
It smells like boba.
Does it?
It smells like boba black tea.
It's pretty good.
I know it's going to taste disappointing, though.
It's a good strong one for the morning, but not so strong that I can't drink it.
What am I drinking? Because you made it.
You were drinking, I think, the cinnamon roll one again.
That makes sense.
There's only so many options, and you don't like at least 2 of them.
I don't like the cinnamon roll one.
No, that wasn't it.
Yeah.
No.
What was the other one?
I thought it was a different one. You don't like the cinnamon roll one?
No.
Well, sorry. I thought you didn't like the... No, it was the caramel one is the one that you hated. So I haven't gotten that one
hate that one
since then. I thought you liked the cinnamon roll.
I don't like the caramel one, but then we tried this one here, and that's the one I discovered that I don't like. But I like all the other ones.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's like 3. So.
It's 2.
No, there's like 3 other ones.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I know. Are we out of the banana ones?
No, probably not. There's gotta be more in there.
The best ones.
She ordered
banana
like a
coffee.
box, just like a bin of just a ton of little Keurig coffee things, and so we just have them downstairs in a box still.
Yeah, trying to figure out how I can change my life so that I'm not killing the world as quickly. But also at the same time, I know it's not my fault. It's definitely large corporations that are killing the world quickly. But I do want to look at... I want to stop ordering fast fashion.
Fast fashion?
Fast fashion is like H&M and Wish and Amazon. It's like sweatshop clothes.
Sweatshops. Yeah.
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 I'm thinking about doing that. The problem is that sustainable, ethical clothing companies are still trying to sell shirts for $100. What? Rich people aren't the ones trying to make the world a better place. It's the poor people. What are you doing to us? That's rude. The end. I'm just an angry person. Somebody said, or the sea arsonist said, banana coffee. It's actually Banana Foster's coffee.
What is a banana Foster's?
I think it's like a cheesecake with bananas.
Oh, okay.
And like caramel and stuff. It's good.
Yeah, keep talking for a minute. I'm trying to ping the Discord.
Nemarillo says, dude, ThredUp is the best online thrift store ever. I watched a couple videos on the ThredUp box thing, that the subscription box, and I didn't like any of the things that were there. But I will probably use ThredUp and no, I'll probably just use ThredUp. That sounds fine to me. Because it's like an online Goodwill, right? What are you doing?
Pinging the Discord.
Oh, that makes sense.
For some reason, the link didn't actually work on my phone, but hopefully it's enough information for people to come here.
Let's see. So, Ursa says, my grandmother has a sustainable clothing store. Most shirts are about 40 euros, if I remember correctly. What is that in America?
Like $60. I'm very roughly guessing.
That's still a bit much. I mean, I guess it depends. No, it really $60 is a lot for like a shirt. It just is. Sorry. That's the whole thing, is it has to actually, like, it has to compete on more of a reasonable scale, because I can get a shirt at Ross for $5. And I know that defeats the purpose, but the difference of $5 to $60 just so you can save the world is
too inconvenient.
Honestly, yeah, because we only like individual people are maybe doing like 20 to 30% of the damage.
It is frustrating.
70% of the damage is done by like Coca-Cola or whatever.
Yeah, it is annoying that like if every individual person did all the things you're supposed to max out like your environmental, to reduce your environmental impact as low as possible, it would still only make up for like 20% of the impact being done on the planet. Do politics.
Did I say y'all?
Make big businesses stop. I don't know, did you?
I guess so. Yo, we out here.
I'm saying that as somebody who does not particularly participate in
Why are we talking about the 80s?
I don't know.
And yo, and y'all, and ugh. All right. Let's talk about something, because
yeah, pull up a headline.
Yeah.
I'm just rambling on about nothing.
It's so hard, you know?
You could also check in with Matt. He was there last night.
Yeah, we'll save that for a bit. We will check in with Matt. We always check in with Matt. Oh, that's... What am I doing? I'm just inherently clicking on my notification from Discord, which was in the announcements, because... All right. Nope. That's not it. Okay. Keep talking. I'm going to find one of these.
I do not believe Matt is dead. I don't know if he is if he's awake though. I'm just responding to the chat. But we'll get to him a little bit later in this show.
I don't know what any of these names are.
Pufflemaster asks, "Wait, isn't Texas lockdown over?"
Yep.
Was it just starting in March that they're like opening the state or whatever?
May
is what I meant. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Which is today.
I suppose that technically, like, the full lockdown got lifted. I guess we'll see exactly what the results are of that coming up next week, after this weekend.
The results are sickness and death. What do you think they are?
I was talking about specific numbers, I guess, but...
Oh, it's the friggin' dumb. Yeah. I said it.
What did you say?
You know,
what do you think you said?
I said that it's stupid that the state decided to open up because everything's going to get worse.
Yes, agreed.
How about...
I don't think anybody's arguing with that.
How about, instead of opening up, we just use all of the trillions of made-up money the government has and send it to small businesses? I don't understand why that's so hard. There's so much fake money in the government. You know how I know money's fake? We're like $8 trillion in debt, and we're still buying shit. So money's not real.
Let's see what these headlines are.
It has to be fake. Oh, yeah, sorry. I completely forgot that I did that. That's how fake things work. Here, I'm going to give you $5.
Is this about the headline, or are you still going off about the
you
money?
owe me $50, and we both did it. So money is not real. I'm 14 and this is deep. All right. So Wrigley was originally a soap company that gifted baking powder with their soap. But the baking powder became so popular, so much more popular than the soap, so they switched to selling baking powder with chewing gum as a gift. And then the gum became more popular than the baking powder, so the company switched to selling gum. And this is
fascinating.
This is some good advice on listening to your audience, huh?
Yeah.
They were not dead set in any of their ways. They were like, let's try this. People were like, oh, I like the other thing. And they're like, let's do the other thing. And now they're like, I don't know, everyone knows who Wrigley is. Like, they sell gum.
Right. And probably a bunch of other stuff if that's their attitude about it.
I guess so. I guess probably they're probably by the time they started selling gum, they started selling something else. They stopped selling something else with it. They were like, you know what? If the people like the gum, we'll sell the gum. No more second gifts. But it was nice of them to do that, though.
Yeah.
Like, have some soap and some baking powder. Have some baking powder and some gum. And then people were like, we love this. And
I
then,
really thought that was going to be something about, like, people, like, I was really curious to see how the soap got converted into gum in that scenario.
Yeah, no, what is their factory like? I guess maybe this was before they were, like, huge. Maybe they were just, like, a little small company, and how do you make gum? Gum is one of those things that, like, probably when it first started being made, it had to kill people, right? Because, like, what was it? What was happening there? That you could chew something forever and not die? Because, like, we painted clocks with radiation poisoning, so I don't know. It just seems like we were messing up a lot back then. So
probably
anything you could chew indefinitely.
Gum was just like candy, and they're like, it's good, but it won't leave.
What did people think?
And then some enterprising young man was like, I have an idea.
Let's see what the people think about such controversial things. Phoenix Rising says money is fake, but you know it's not fake? Weed. Same.
What is
the Sea Arsonist says, Allison out here reinventing libertarian monetary philosophy.
You have a bunch of gold buried somewhere that you haven't told me about.
Act 318 says, I mean, money is just a digital number that everyone agrees on.
I don't know what these hands mean.
Phoenix Rising said, did Allison get that headline from the Fight Club universe? I don't know this reference. I watch Fight Club, but I don't. Water Sepe said, can I go to the toilet? No. And then now it's, so soap gum.
Oh, I have a relevant thing to talk about, but not much because I missed it.
Do you?
Yeah.
Yeah, what's that?
Yesterday, I think, they did a Parks and Rec reunion episode.
Mm-hmm.
It was...
Sorry, everything's in my eye. All of the things right now are in my eyeball.
They put together a quarantine Parks and Rec reunion special. And it aired on TV last night, but we didn't see it, and I don't know how to see it now without having to, like, log into...
Just illegally download it.
NBC or whatever.
How do I remove this eye from my face, please?
What happened?
I don't know. Sometimes, have you ever just been sitting there and then just, like, sudden sharp stabbing pain in your eye because something has happened?
Yeah.
Okay, it's that.
Okay. But what I found out from looking up where to watch it is that later this year, NBC is making their own stupid streaming service and taking Parks and Rec and The Office off of the other platforms and putting them on Peacock TV, which is some trash.
People can screw off. If they make it free, fine.
There were reports of some of the new ones coming out being free. I don't know if it's theirs though.
That's just dumb. I
People called it a while ago. It's just turning into. It's just all turning back into cable networks again.
Yeah, it's frustrating though, because like, what are we gonna do about that? Are we going to decide that that's not worth it?
Logan gave us 100 bits, by the way. Thank you to Logan.
Dude, that's freaking awesome. Thanks. Please, I must go to the toilet. No. I wonder if most people have actually seen Parks and Rec. Parks and Rec is kind of interesting. It's like, so there's like, everyone watched The Office, right? They just did. And then, what's the other show? There's like, I don't know. There's like, Parks and Rec is right in between The Office and some other show that I'm
Parks and
completely
Rec feels
skipping on.
very American, but I think I've heard other people talk about it.
Yeah, so fun
before,
story about
so-
Parks and Rec is that they actually went and they interviewed a bunch of government employees before making the show. And one of the
really?
government employees that they interviewed, distinctly like in his interview, he said, yeah, I don't really believe in the message that the government is trying to send. Yeah, I understand the irony of having this job. And hence, Ron Swanson was born.
That's pretty great.
Out of a man who truly existed in the government. So, it's pretty good.
It's a good show.
Why does someone say The Big Bang Theory? No.
No.
We don't watch The Big Bang Theory.
Does anyone? Does anybody in our chat like legitimately enjoy it? Because I'm curious. I hear so many. It's very common on the internet to just be like, Big Bang Theory's garbage, throw it away. But I'm curious if anybody actually watches it. I've seen a lot of it because my parents liked it, so we watched it a lot. And there were parts that were still funny. I don't disagree with all of the criticism of it, though. It is not a highbrow, high quality show.
The Big Bang Theory?
Yeah.
I watched this video on YouTube that was like The Big Bang Theory, but with no laugh tracks. It was probably one of the funniest things I've ever seen.
That video actually kind of made me mad. 'Cause
Yeah, we've talked about
that's how, like, you can do that to literally any sitcom with a laugh track, and it has the same effect. That's not unique to the Big Bang Theory.
Well, then don't do laugh tracks.
Well, maybe don't do that format anymore, sure. But if it's filmed in front of a live audience and you're pausing to wait for the audience to finish reacting, then that's what happens. If you take that sound out, then yes, it's awkward.
It's not that they wait for the audience to finish reacting. It's that they make a bad joke and then wait for the audience to react. That makes it cringier. It's not like the pause after like the laughter. It's like this is where they're supposed to laugh joke, and it's like, but you didn't have to make it funny because you knew they were gonna laugh because you make them laugh because it's fake. Did that make any sense? So like,
I didn't follow.
They
that last
don't
bit,
have to
sorry.
make good jokes.
Yeah.
Because the audience is going to laugh no matter what, and so they'll deliver lukewarm bad jokes, and then there's an uproar of laughter, and then they all have to sit around and wait for the laughter to stop. But the waiting isn't the bad part. The bad part is the delivery, which is supposed to get the out of the audience, and then that was exactly how they laughed. That was really good. I'm really impressed with my very sudden impression of a laugh track.
Well, so the original like sitcoms were actually filmed in front of people and had. And that was the laugh track, right? Like, they recorded the audience reacting. It was just a play. It was just, and so that format has continued. I think it didn't take long for them to start editing the laugh tracks in for better timing and to sound better. And to get bigger reactions, even if to manipulate the reactions because it sold better on the final edit. Which is fine. All, TV is lies. That's what it is. It's
I
art.
believe Water
it's edited
Sepe
art.
has perished.
Because you didn't let him go to the bathroom.
Right. I would never make it as a teacher.
Anyway, I don't think the laugh track is why Big Bang Theory is bad. I think it's a weird thing. It's kind of like making fun of Donald Trump's hair. It's like, sure, but that's not the point. This is not the main issue to worry about. Big Bang Theory is bad because of other reasons. Laugh track is something that I do agree isn't good and has mostly gone out of style.
The Big Bang Theory isn't torture. It's like the meatloaf of foods. It's
yeah, I agree.
This is meat.
That's kind of what it is. I think Reddit over insults it sometimes. It's like it's just not.
Reddit over insults everything.
That's
that's the Reddit mentality.
They are all or nothing on everything. There is no lukewarm opinion.
One of my first experiences with Reddit is I went on and I was in like a science subreddit,
Okay.
I was in a science subreddit and they posted a video. They said the science of butts, and so I clicked on the video because who wouldn't? And the whole video is just a girl like walking with her butt as like the thing that's happening, And it just proceeded to list off things like historically, men have been more attracted to larger butts, and larger butts occasionally mean this. And I was like, none of this is science. And I commented that, and I got like 50 million upvotes, but not more than the video. And I thought, oh, this is Reddit. I understand now. Did you like that story?
Yes.
I don't feel like you were listening. What was the point of the story?
That Reddit was dumb.
No. Well, kind of, yeah. I mean, yeah. That's how I started, so it's fine. What are you searching through? What caught your attention? Something obviously caught your attention.
I thought people were complaining to each other. I think they were just making fun of Water Sepe for having to leave to use the bathroom.
Yeah, what a weakling.
I can't read this name, but this one thing just made me laugh.
Oh, that's Ack.
This black name on the black background.
It's Ack.
Oh. Mm-hmm. I mean, I don't mean to make fun of him, but the sitcoms are just terrible. I much prefer my animations.
That's a great way to sell yourself, though. That's truly like don't like sitcoms? Watch my animations. They're better. And honestly, probably. So, ain't even. L for Light said, laugh tracks are the cheap way to make something appear funny without actually being funny. Look at any comedy animated show. It doesn't need laugh tracks to make you laugh. It's true, though.
Now, there are some shows that, like, the laugh track is there and it's just blended in well enough that it doesn't... I don't know, it doesn't stand out. I don't like How I Met Your Mother is the only show I can think of that I still really like that has a laugh track because I forget that it has one. I don't know if it's just really good editing or really good timing, but it just isn't noticeable.
How I Met Your Mother?
Yeah.
I didn't even, I can't
but
really
think. But
think
I think I've heard that they didn't film that in front of a live audience. They film it, edit it, show it to an audience, and that's how they get the laugh track for it instead.
That makes
sense. So it
sense.
may just be that it naturally matches the timing better.
Yeah.
But yeah, they've definitely gone out of style at this point because it's things like you can be funny without.
Phoenix Rising is triggering me with his butt and boobs comments.
What?
Said, I am man. I like big butt because wide hips make for childbearing hips. No, you don't. If you like wide hips, that's fine, but it's not for that. You're not a prehistoric caveman anymore. Fashion tells you what to like. The end. Controversial opinion. Done.
Moving on.
Come at me. Don't come at me. I don't have time to be come at all the time. But I say things that instigate it. What's the weather like?
Wait, hold on. Jetal says, wait, Kyle also enjoys the How I Met Your Mother ending? I didn't say that. I said I like the show.
Oh, sure.
Those are two different things. The entire show is
you don't hate the ending.
Is likable up until the ending.
You don't hate the ending.
I understand the issues that went into the ending. It's not good.
That's true. He studied the show.
I get it from the perspective of a writer. I understand the dilemma they came up with. They did it poorly. They made bad decisions. Okay,
Phoenix Rising was triggering me by sarcasm. I'm an easily triggered person. Water Sepe says, I don't like Friends. Friends. Me neither. I don't know, real friends or friends, but I don't like all of them. What's the weather like?
I don't know. Let's find out.
Can I have some of that peanut butter bread over there?
Sure. I didn't get to finish it, so you can have a bite if you want. But you gotta keep talking, so you're gonna have to talk with peanut butter mouth.
Oh. I don't like it. Please remove. I don't like the show Friends either. It's a bad show.
I really enjoyed it when I watched it. I think,
yeah, everyone enjoyed it 15 years ago when it was the only thing to watch. Sorry. I'm not awake enough.
Really sour mood this morning.
I'm sorry.
More than usual.
So bitter.
It's I think so. There's also this really annoying thing where there's a whole internet cycle where if shows are, I don't know if you remember, but a few years ago, Friends got put out on Netflix.
Yeah.
And everybody was talking about rewatching Friends and enjoying it. Mm-hmm. And then another 2 years went by, and then everybody had to be like, "Oh hey, do you guys know Friends is actually terrible?" And they do that with literally everything. That's just how it That's what happens.
Who said Friends was terrible?
People on the internet. You have to go. It's like a cycle. It's people go through phases. Like thing comes out, they kind of like it, they forget it. Everyone remembers it's there and they love it. And then the dissenters have to come out and go, actually, it's crap. And then everybody has to go like, oh yeah, I also want the controversial opinion.
What's weird
They've
is
done it with everything. It doesn't matter how good the thing is.
I don't even disagree with that. They were right about Friends.
There are the complaints aren't wrong, but it doesn't then just fully encapsulate the show. Like it doesn't just undo all the good stuff from the last time we were talking about it.
Toast wasn't gluten free, yo.
Well, you ate it.
Sad day. This is where I die. Marilla says everything is terrible on the internet.
Generally, yes. I think Friends was the perfect encapsulation of 90s sitcoms. That's kind of like, I think each decade has its own show that's like, that was the best that decade had to offer.
The weather like today?
I don't know. I'm waiting for Matt.
What do you mean you're waiting for Matt? Matt is always there.
He's not always there.
Matt is literally always there. There's nothing that he wouldn't do for us. It's true.
He doesn't know. He doesn't have Discord open. I have to text him first.
He knows that somewhere between 8 and 9 a.m. we're going to call him. Look, there he is, perfectly ready. Making you look stupid by not having faith in Matt. That's what you get.
Where's the music? I have to turn it off.
Alpha Light says, I just like the Friends intro song. Literally the only thing to like about Friends, though. Dormonster isn't terrible. True.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Matt.
What's up?
How's it going?
Good. How are you doing?
You always have to turn up the volume. Why don't you just do that when it happens?
What do you mean?
I can't hear Matt.
Well, I've explained the issue here.
Well,
are you two fighting?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh no.
Matt, you look pretty good for having spent the last night up. Wait.
Huh?
What was that?
You look good for having been up all night in the chat with us.
Thank you. I got my
Are you on your roof?
rest. Yes.
Oh, wait, what the? What are you doing?
Did you climb through that pipe right there?
Yes. Climb through this pipe. The weather is easier to establish from a higher plane.
Yeah, you can definitely feel the weather up there, right?
Yeah.
How is it?
It's pretty good right now. In fact, I'd say it's in the mid 70s, but it's climbing. We're almost hitting 80. But the sky is clear, minus a few little cloudy clouds.
Wow.
But it's a beautiful blue.
Wow, look at that.
The grackles are chirping.
Yeah.
The cats
You're probably mad that you're hanging out with them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. The cat across the street has not stopped looking at me.
Oh, no.
Like, this is wrong. Something is wrong about this.
Speaking of, what are the allergy counts like?
Oh, I wish I had a better phone. I can see a baby bird in that.
Go get it, Matt. Go
nest.
get it.
You can't see it from here. You have to. It's impossible to tell.
Okay, but somewhere in there's a baby bird, huh?
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah. What would you say? Allergy count?
Yeah, what's the allergy count like?
I feel okay right now, but maybe I'll do an updated version when I start dying.
For sure.
Should I look that stuff up before? Because I'm never going to know that.
No. We know that you just know. What's the rain like today?
Not going to be a single drop. I'll tell you
Nothing?
that much. There's not a cloud in the dang sky. I'll tell you that much.
It looks beautiful.
It does. It looks nice. It looks like it's going to be hot today.
Yes, and I know none of your viewers live anywhere near us, so I don't know why we do this, but you guys should go outside, probably.
What's the wind like?
It's got a bit of a breeze. It feels pretty good right now. It's not cool breeze. It's going to get hot. I can feel it.
Matt,
Sick, dude.
as just to get your opinion as a professional weatherman, what do you think of Friends?
What?
The show?
Yeah.
I've never seen it.
Oh, okay. Well, that's not helpful then.
No, I haven't
Probably
seen
a
anything
reason,
like
though, right?
I haven't seen Friends. I haven't seen Seinfeld. I'm sure there's
Why
a
haven't you
couple
seen
others.
Friends, Matt?
Why haven't I?
Yeah.
Because when it was on, I was too young to care about like 20-somethings living in an apartment, and then by the time I was old enough to care about it, I didn't care.
Solid advice from the weatherman.
You know? I was too busy watching cool shows like Celebrity Deathmatch and The Simpsons.
All right. Well,
All right.
Thanks.
Sounds good.
Thanks for the update, Matt. Try not to fall off your roof.
Oh yeah,
Please.
good point. See y'all tomorrow.
We'll see you, I guess, Monday.
Oh yeah. Shoot, what do I do with my life for the next 2 days?
I guess you can just
Sleep.
sit there.
You can sleep.
All right, I'm gonna plop down here. I'm gonna report the weather to no one in particular.
All right. Well, we'll get back to you on Monday.
Bye.
Have a good weekend.
Bye. Have a good weekend. Bye.
Well, that was lovely.
I ate 2 bites of gluten toast and my face is numb. Friggin' shame, dude.
Do you think is that real or is that like psychological? Does it happen that fast?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Like it touches your face and your face goes numb? I thought it was like
Oh.
eating it was the problem.
It's not really clear. It's pretty hard to understand how allergies have like an impact on like neurological things, but they do.
Yeah.
The end. What do the people say about the weather? Allergy count? Birds. Nailed it. Yes.
We do have people saying we need 2 wake-up calls today because we skipped it yesterday.
It's not how that works. We don't have that many friends.
That's true. It's going to have to become a more sparse segment moving forward, probably. Or
We're just going to have to
re-
figure out an alternative,
cycle
which
through
we're working
the
on.
same people. We'll definitely call Ian.
Ian?
Yeah,
Why?
to check in on him.
About the tummy.
Yeah.
We'll probably wake him up. Yeah. He's not in chat, which means he's probably sleeping off the pain of having a hole in his esophagus.
Yeah. 'cause I
Call
don't
the
know if
same
they're-
person twice.
Are they doing something?
Who?
Ian and Ricky, do we have anything on the schedule for later today? Let's see. Here's the Door Monster streaming schedule. We're in week 5. No, wait.
Bro, it's not even 8:45 and people are yelling at me.
Is it? I don't know which day today it counts as actually on this.
Today is Friday.
Is this first Friday or last Friday? Because it's May 1st.
Oh, I don't know. Are they different things? They shouldn't be different things.
On Friday, no, they're not. On Fridays, they're not.
Okay, great.
Fridays, it's League of Legends. So
It's
it looks
League of
like-
Legends.
Okay,
When is that happening?
right after this.
Right after this. That was probably really loud.
So
I'm
we're
so
going to be
sorry.
doing that. I assume you're not joining because you still never downloaded it.
Phoenix Rising says, no! It's so frustrating. People are like, I'm like, I need a hobby. And they're like, play this video game that I like. And I'm like, but I don't like that video game. And they're like, well, I tried to help. It's fine.
You're salty this morning.
Yeah, what's wrong with me?
Phoenix Rising says, call odd ones out. Do you think we know them?
Yeah, dude, they're like so famous.
I think I was in the same building as that person earlier this year, but
It's weird
I
though
definitely
because
didn't
we
see them.
did. So we met the Oxcast once, and they knew who we are. So I actually think most large YouTubers that aren't like female vloggers and parent channels know who we are.
it's very likely, weirdly, that other gaming YouTubers who are more popular than us have at least seen one of our videos, just
Right.
because they kind of get around a little bit, which is a really cool thought.
It actually is. So it kind of reminds me of like every celebrity probably loves Harry Potter. So they all know who like Daniel Radcliffe is, but he's like not as famous as other people.
Oh, sure, yeah.
Like Sophia, I don't remember her name. The girl that plays Sansa in Game of Thrones.
Oh, yeah.
She wouldn't marry Joe Jonas unless he watched Harry Potter, all of the Harry Potter movies. So she made him watch all of the Harry Potter movies, which means she's such a fan of another actor's work that she forced her husband to watch all of his stuff. And so, like, everyone knows who Daniel Radcliffe is because everyone loves Harry Potter. But she's, like, way more famous. Well,
Yeah.
maybe she's not way more famous, but, like,
I don't know if she
she's
is. Joe
currently
Jonas is.
trending famous. Joe Jonas is not more famous than Harry Potter.
Then Daniel Radcliffe?
I don't know, that's kind of a hard one. Different generations.
Yeah.
It's a little hard. But Harry Potter movies. 10 out of 10.
What were we talking about?
What did
other
we-
YouTubers, knowing other YouTubers.
Right.
Yeah, no, we've gotten to meet a few people directly, and it's been really cool every time. And a lot of times there have been a few times where we've met people. The weirdest moment of the Oxcast one was Mark brought us to the office, and we went into their like lounge area, and Duncan was there, like one of the original guys that started it,
What are you asking about? What are you talking
and
about?
being at the Oxcast office.
Oh, yeah.
And we introduced ourselves, and he was like, "Oh yeah, I've seen your videos." And I'm like, "That's backwards. It's not how that's supposed to work. How
Right.
you don't you don't know of my stuff before I meet you. That's not how that works.
Right.
And so that was strange. But it is possible that other people have seen the same videos too, because
that's just
people
weird.
like games. And
I don't know who any famous people are on YouTube, so everyone's like, "This is a new famous YouTube person." I'm like,
well, you just have a very different circle of YouTubers that you like.
even still, I wouldn't like. I don't. Well, surprise! I don't get like star-struck.
Right.
Because, like, well, one, I probably don't know who they are. And two, my mouth is itchy now. This was a mistake.
I wouldn't say I get starstruck by YouTubers either.
You
It's not that same
definitely weren't
sensation.
starstruck, but,
It's more just, it's just kind of surreal seeing, like, seeing somebody only on a,
All right.
video screen for 2 years and then
It's time
seeing them in
for a
person.
new headline.
What do we got?
I don't know. How about whatever this is? Let's click on it.
Alpha says, one day when I again forget to be here, you should call me. I do have his number.
Let's do it.
What's the headline?
It says, today I learned that Anonymous, capital A, sent thousands of all black faxes to the Church of Scientology to deplete all of their ink cartridges.
That's some good, like 2010
True
internet
petty
trolling
revenge.
right there. That's
I love it.
you remember Anonymous?
Yeah, they're still around.
Yeah, but it's not as interesting anymore.
Right. Anonymous, like, people stopped, like, following Anonymous when they were like, delete our debt, and then Anonymous was nowhere to be found. So,
something useful.
Anonymous was like, here's a bunch of nude celebrities, and people were like, no, the debt. And then Anonymous was like, maybe we should just sort of, like, hang out in the background for a bit. So,
Make more videos with masks.
yeah, no, people quit paying attention to Anonymous because they stopped providing a service people enjoyed.
Everybody wanted them to be the theatrical hackers of all the movies, but then they just ended up being theatrical and without all the fun hacking.
People talking about the Jonas Brothers? Is that how much of a delay there is?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
They may be behind. Maybe everybody's just out of it today.
I got starstruck when Allison first said my name in chat.
Oh.
I cannot think of anyone less famous than me. Like, even like the girl that works at Whataburger is so much cooler than I am. Because she hands people Whataburger. She's a star. I'm just married to Kyle. That's mostly it.
I just make dumb. I just film myself in Halloween costumes. That's all I do.
I have like a bunch of like starter conversation words, but they all just like keep happening and I'm like passing by really quickly. Like something about how printers are a scam because the ink.
Are all of your conversations conspiracy theories this morning?
All of my conversations are conspiracy theories every morning. You just wait till the show's over for me to talk about my new conspiracy theory.
Should we go ahead and do a wake-up call and
We
check in on
probably
Ian?
should.
All right.
Less talking from me is probably the best option today. There were like 5 people who were like, I'm so glad I get to see this for the first time live, and here I am vomiting on the microphone the whole time.
That would be a show.
Yep. Yes, it would. People are rapidly leaving. They're like, oh no.
All right. Let's see how Ian's doing. There we go. Even my phone's a little bit off today.
This is so behind.
That's a few seconds behind.
You still haven't called Ian.
I still haven't.
You haven't.
Well, he might actually not pick up.
Hello.
Ian.
Hey.
Hey.
We were calling to check in on your stomach hole. Wait.
Well, so I woke up and then promptly fell down the stairs.
Yay! Wait, no. That was bad. It's a good story, though. What happened?
No. Well, so I woke up and then I promptly fell down the stairs. I'd like to blame it on dizziness or the fact that I was like too focused on maintaining my willpower to live after drinking
Well, this
all
is
that, but I think I actually just slipped on dog hair.
this is why you don't fall asleep at the top of the stairs. There are
Why- why-
rules. There are rules about not falling asleep at the top of stairs.
That makes sense. Did somebody do that?
I assume that was your problem.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Well, so you're telling me that you
play.
woke up and successfully walked to the stairs and then failed at the stairs.
Yeah, that's it.
That's worse.
How far did you fall?
About 4 or 5 stairs. So really, Gatsby tried to murder me, and that's my story. I'm sticking to it.
Murnath says she's sorry for trying to kill you, but Window Hero has not mentioned anything.
Not mentioned anything? Well, maybe Window Hero is the one trying to kill me. Actually, lots of people were trying to kill me. Maybe I should
It made good content.
live my life better. Maybe this is a warning.
Nobody wants you to die. It's just entertaining to watch you suffer.
I understand this.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It's a place
That
for
tracks with my
friendship.
life.
I think, probably. So what suffered most? Your stomach or your throat?
Oh, my heart.
Sure, right.
By the time I'm not sure it ever made it to the stomach. I think it just dissolved into acid along the way.
Right, that makes sense.
I was gonna say
So
that
it's
shouldn't
like-
be in the heart shouldn't really be in that loop anywhere.
No, I think it had to pull out all the stops just to keep going though. There's one point I could definitely feel my kidneys.
Yeah.
Like,
They were working. They were doing their job. Did you thank them? Your kidneys?
I've been too ashamed to talk to them yet. I don't want to face them with what I did.
Ian, what do we got going on today after the stream?
What do we got going on today after the stream? Well, geez, Ricky's going to be playing some League of Legends. I think I've got a little bit of work to do, so he's going to be doing it without me, which means it'll be good. And then after that, we'll be playing Kiln Spark.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, we're doing that later tonight.
Ricky also drank the poison, but only once because Ricky makes better decisions than Ian, apparently. Actually, that's not true. It wasn't a decision. You guys paid for Ian to do this, so.
That did happen.
Is it worth the $30 you're going to get?
You know, I was thinking, it wasn't 30 though, was it? It was 80. Because the first time we had to do, we required the 10 subs, so.
Oh, you're right.
I guess it depends on how much money we get per sub.
Right, I think it's 250. I think I did the math and it was like, it came to 47.50 or something.
Okay. And then the additional 30.
And it's like, it's not, well, that's including the $20 for the other two, I think. But, like, it's not about the money, it's about providing what the people want. So, what you really have to ask yourself is this what you wanted, people? Was this worth it? You killed an innocent man, you killed 4 innocent stairs.
4 innocent stares. Truly.
Well, it's good to know you're alive and
Yep.
awake and moving at least, even if not unsuccessfully.
That might not continue, but at least for a while, yes.
Elferlight would like to remind you that getting stabbed is probably worse than anything you've been through over the last few days, so.
Well, I still don't put that on me. There's still time.
No, it's okay. This won't happen. He was just making you feel better. Like at least you're not stabbed. You're welcome.
Gatsby's still lurking.
All right. Well, thanks for picking up. We'll talk to you later, Ian.
Yep.
Have a good one, you guys.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.
I've had pretty bad heartburn, so I'm second guessing this. Elferlight said I did not say that, Allison, please. That's what I read. Thanks for joining this early in the morning after we drank and ate too much pizza last night till midnight.
Those stairs in his house are kind of a nightmare, actually. That's
Just normal stairs.
they're wood, and they have like each step has a little
do
lip
have
on
that
the
little
end that
thing.
you can trip on.
Yeah, that's
I
true.
had to move furniture up those stairs. I did not like them.
Yeah, I'm with Puffle Master? Have I been saying Puff Master the whole time and it's Puffle Master? It's the first time I've noticed the lol. Do we still do show and tell? Yes, and I forgot to send it to you.
Oh,
Can I
do you
send it
have
to you
one?
right now?
Sure, give it a shot.
Yeah, I
as
do.
long as you can talk while I load it up.
Yeah, no, you talk while I load it up.
No,
What? Why would you say that?
that's not how that works.
Okay, alright, I'm gonna send it to you because there's a good one.
Okay.
It's so
Cool.
good. Yada, yada, yada.
Meryl says, yeah, just Mondays and Fridays, and when Kyle feels like it, though. We've realized that we have to kind of, like, stagger our segments out a little bit because we run out of material for those segments pretty fast. So we'll have to, like, alternate between show and tells and wake-up calls, and probably should, brainstorm a couple new ones over the weekend, too, just to try something new next week.
Yes, probably. What did you say, though?
Brainstorming new segments. We need to do
Yeah,
that.
we do need to do that, yeah. And if you guys have ideas, let us know, because you have good ideas often. 3R. That's what it was. Okay. All right. Are you sure you want me to talk while you load it up, though?
Somebody's gotta. You're the one here.
That's the show and tell.
Okay.
Do it, fam. How long are we going till? When do we start?
We started pretty close, probably 8:05. So we got like 10 minutes.
Sick,
for a
dude.
full hour.
Sick, dude. Dryan 029 said something earlier about needing to rewatch the stream last night, but he thinks he has the gist of it because it's just Ian drinking alcohol. That's not true. Wait, what else did we do in that stream, though? What were we talking about? We were answering questions, but we talked about a lot. It was like a 3-hour stream where we talked about a lot of things, and then we rated Ethan's channel, and that was great. So, we need that second owl drawing, but that was a POTU.
Is there more? Are there more POTU drawings that I don't know about?
I don't know. Let's see. They seem to be having a conversation that I was not a part of.
All right, I got the image ready.
You got okay? Let's do it.
What is this? This looks like an axe.
Someone in our Discord made it.
That's awesome.
It appears to be made of wood and metal.
It does appear to be made of wood and metal. Is it, or is it?
Yeah, the handle is
cosplay.
The handle is
foam or
actually
something?
no. The handle is wood.
Okay.
And it's made by P. H.
Fader.
Oh. That's what that username is.
Yeah.
Oh.
Really cool. If I had to guess, the axe head probably isn't metal. It looks like cosplay foam painted to look like metal.
It looks good.
Some other material.
It looks freaking
It looks
awesome.
very good. Did he
It's
say
cooler
if
than
it
anything
was-
I've made.
Is it a recreation of an existing prop, or is it his own
know.
design?
Let me double check. He said he made it a few years ago. Is it a he?
That is pretty neat. I'm not sure.
Okay.
It kind of reminds me.
They just said,
back
I
when we
don't
were doing-
exactly remember when I made this, but it was late 2019.
Oh, that might be him in the chat there, actually.
We have him here?
Latex over foam is what he's saying. Is what this person is saying. I can't read that name. It's short enough to maybe be.
Oh,
him.
it's Ack.
Oh, okay. Well, he's saying it very authoritatively, so it's probably the same guy.
He said back later, he said, did I ever show y'all the finished wooden axe I made? I can't remember.
No, it isn't me, he says. But standard for LARP weapons is latex over foam. So it could be. It depends on how much effort he put into it.
He says it's wooden. He says the head is oak and the handle is
the whole
hickory.
thing's wood. Okay.
Yeah. So,
Nice.
and then I guess it's painted. Looks pretty freaking cool, though.
Yeah.
I would probably get tired carrying that.
That would still be
One of
fairly
the most
heavy.
disappointing realizations of my life is that I'm too weak to lift swords. It never occurred to me. People just sort of like,
Yeah.
shing, and I'm like, I could do that.
Most people are. Swords are metal. It's a long
Yeah.
stick of metal that you have to hold up.
And it's like,
Oops.
it's really inconvenient. Like, the weight is, it's not good. It's not good.
It's a skill. You gotta learn it. You gotta
Yeah.
build the muscle for swords.
No,
it's
it's-
not just like
Really disappointing. You go to the Renaissance Fair and you're like, I'm going to have a sword as a thing. And then you have to, like, you spend the whole day sort of, like, leaning like this because you put it on that side and swords are like 20 pounds.
one of
You're
my
just carrying that around all day.
I used to have I still do. I have the Keyblade that we used in one of our videos, the big metal one.
Yeah.
That I got when I first got into Kingdom Hearts, and that thing is so heavy. Because obviously it is, but you don't think about it when you're playing
the
the game.
Keyblade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This child swinging this metal key around. You pick it up in real life, and you're like, I can't even hold this thing straight out.
I remember-
There's a shot, Jeffrey, like, holding it out for the shot in the video towards the door.
Yeah.
We had to, like, He had it like down, and we had to be like, okay, ready, set, go, and he held it up for like 3 seconds and then just dropped it because that was like maximum strength, and that was the whole shot.
Yeah, what I would probably do is I'd just like make a prop that is like a plastic like PVC pole with like a little hook at the top, so that someone can just like hold it underneath. So like he's like this, but there's just like a little hook that's like against him, so you can hold something up. Cause yeah, those things are heavy. It's crazy. It's so disappointing. Pufflemaster said, "Just get into magic." Yes.
Like actual, like literal magic, like spell casting.
No, literal magic, like doves in a hat or whatever. Real magic.
But you can't fight with that.
You're just not creative enough. You put people in boxes.
If you fight with magician magic, you only become a second tier comic book villain, though.
I've seen Darren Brown. It's real. You can hypnotize people.
It's not a glamorous life being the villain magician.
Are you talking about Mumbo Jumbo?
Yes.
Dude, he's bae. He's the best. You can't talk about Mumbo Jumbo like that. He's so good. The sea arsonist said, a sword is only supposed to be about 3 pounds. No way.
I mean, it depends on the kind of sword. There's lots of different kinds of swords.
What's something that's 3 pounds? I want to feel it right now. See if I can, like...
I don't know. Ganon's 12, I think.
Neither of those animals will let me hold them like a sword, like, so it's not an option. Oh, I think Pufflemaster meant Magic the Gathering.
Oh.
Right.
Well, that's a different thing altogether.
Right. Oops. We talked about the 2 types of magics that they didn't mean. So
right,
that's cool.
We have like 2 minutes left. Anything else you want to cram in here?
I'm reading the chat.
I know, but
I'm here for the people. Now you messed me up. Why are people talking about fireballs? Did I miss something?
Maybe. I don't know.
Let's see.
Thank you guys for joining in today. It's been fun. It's been a good week. We'll hopefully be more... we'll recover over the weekend and be ready to go on Monday.
They did not mean Magic the Gathering. Okay.
This has been fascinating, but maybe we should talk about something to close out the episode.
You're right. I apologize. Well, and this is so behind, too, so, like, where I'm seeing chat is, like, 12 minutes later.
But yeah. If you missed any of this week's episodes and you want to watch them, go check out Door Monster Podcasts. We also had an episode of Facing the Party, which I forgot existed, go up
go watch
a little bit earlier.
Go watch my podcast called Getting Ahead of Ourselves with Kyle, where we talk. Well, you're probably sick of it after this show.
That's true. It's just us talking.
It's
more.
legit so cute, though, and I'm going to have 2 more.
We should record a couple more soon.
We will. I already have the topics.
And then we're also recording another Kiln Spark today, and I have one that we have one that's already edited that will be going up soon. I don't know exactly when.
What is already?
Kiln Spark.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, this one will also go up on that same channel today. We just got the podcast channel monetized. We got approved. It's official. It's an officially fully outfitted YouTube channel now. So if you like this kind of content and you want more podcast stuff from all the different Door Monster crew members, past, present, and the future. Because we have the future podcast, you get it.
Yeah,
get it? You can go to Door Monster Podcast on YouTube and subscribe there.
Hell yeah!
And
don't leave after this chat, after this stream, because right afterwards, Ricky is gonna school you in League of Legends. Lol.
Yep. I think that pretty much does it.
Don't go.
Week.
You have nothing better to do.
Wow.
You could pretend, but
I'm gonna go.
It's just true.
Take care of this.
What does that entail? Are you gonna make me uneat the bread that I did? Because that would probably be the most helpful thing you could do for me.
Yeah.
I'm hungry though.
Well, let's get you some actual breakfast then.
That sounds good.
Okay. All right. Thanks, guys.
Can't eat breakfast. Makes me sick. Why is my heart rate? My heart rate is 108.
Have a lovely weekend, and we'll see you on Monday.
Goodbye, guys.
Bye, everybody.
Am I okay?